What did you want to be when you grew up as a kid? For me, I dreamed of becoming an artist. But when I grew up, I thought, how could I be one if I wasn't as good as everyone else? If no one wants my art? Why would I choose a job that would likely not be as stable as other jobs? So I decided on becoming a nurse, a stable job. Being an artist simply felt unrealistic. But what if I didn't let go of that dream? If being an artist meant the world to me, continuing to pursue a dream even when it seemed risky. This idea is what got me interested in achieved status. If you follow the definition of achieved status, a status that is gained through individual effort, I realized, hypothetically, that you could be anything. Yes, some parts of your life can't change, such as statuses that are ascribed, but as long as it isn't, those dreams that seemed unrealistic become achievable. And this is why a mobile game which lets you, the human player, become a trainer for anime horse girls based off of real-life Japanese racehorses in order to help them achieve their dreams in racing. Just think about it like track, but you're the coach and yeah. This game says a lot about achieved status and how some people, or horse girls, will stop at nothing to get their dream. I will be analyzing my favorite horse, Winning Ticket, or nicknamed Tikuzo, her story on how much achieved status shaped her, and how she overcame her doubts on attaining it. Our story opens with an introduction to the Japanese Derby, an old race creating a long legacy of winners, as evident to the 50 introductions to random Derby winners, and this race is also known to make dreams come true. And little Tikuzo is there to watch it. Seeing the glory the winner takes and the struggles each racer goes through encouraged her to start racing. Back to the present, you play as the trainer who has their first encounter with Tikuzo, as she is preparing a presentation of the Japanese Derby to her classmates. Here's how the Japanese Derby has shaped her entire personality in this chapter. 1. It becomes obvious that she cannot shut up about the Derby, even in casual conversation. 2. She volunteered to make this presentation, taking time out of her week to work on this, showing how much she wants to share what she felt to others. 3. She fell in love with the Derby for its drama, cheering for the winner when they achieve their dream, and crying for the losers for their crushed dream. This leads her into her over-emotional personality, over-analyzing ordinary events for their drama, and crying for the emotion it brings. The next day, Tikuzo and the player watched the player's mentor on TV, talking about how he entered the Derby and lost with his horse. Yet, the mentor believes that the player can accomplish what he couldn't do. This motivates the player in asking Tikuzo to be his racehorse, one who shares the same goal as the player. This shows how the achieved status can also unite people with the same goal, creating friendships between other people, as with Tikuzo and the trainer. Now, Tikuzo wants to win and make the player a Derby trainer, as winning the Derby is known for accomplishing the dream of a trainer as well. She has also gained another achieved status, being a trainee, which shapes her roles, training, participating in races, and studying, all in preparation for the Derby. Another example of connections created by status is when we are introduced to Tikuzo's friends, Narita Taishin and Biwa Hayahide. She had met the two in their first training class, where the three of them decided to run the same distance, the Derby distance, even when the rest of the class was running a shorter distance. This shows how the three of them bond over their strong drive to win the Derby. Tikuzo also makes a promise to the two to run the Derby together. Tikuzo has her third motivator, training more to commit to the promise they made. The same thing can be said for the three of them, even running overnight against Academy rules, showing how dedicated they are to achieve status. Tikuzo also achieved status of being a rival to her friends. In another race, the Yayoi show, it was her status of being a rival and working towards winning the Derby that pushed her to overtake Taishin and win. Then, the Satsuki show happens, the first race with Tikuzo, Hayahide, and Taishin. Everything's going well for Tikuzo, making a move first to catch up with Hayahide, until she finds she can't push forward. Seeing how dark everything goes when she can't keep up, only focused on overtaking them, shows how important this race is to her status as a rival, and the future of becoming a Derby winner. Tikuzo worked hard for this, but her friends simply worked harder. Following the race, Tikuzo is not the same. She isn't as hyper as she usually is, and she pushes herself to train, believing she can't even take a break, even for a day. When watching a racing video, Tikuzo realizes how there are losers in a race. She's been so caught up in her consecutive wins, believing fully that she can do it. So when she's faced with the reality of loss, she realizes it can happen. She could have prepared her hardest, put all of her strength into a race, and realized she could still lose. And then what? The idea of losing the one status she had dreamed of achieving, believing it would all work out, is devastating to her. This is something I fear the most with my dreams, that no matter how hard I worked, I would never be enough. Tikuzo's fears consumed her so much that when the day comes where she has to be interviewed, she runs away, paralyzed in fear. She knows she only has one chance at the Derby. Yet, it's because her will to achieve this status is what drives her to win. The player tells Tikuzo this, and while status can be difficult and scary to achieve, it also becomes a drive to keep someone going. And this is what pushes Tikuzo to keep going. And guess what? She wins the Derby! Who could have guessed? When talking to the reporters, Tikuzo talks about everything that motivated her. Her status of being a rival, a trainee, and the idea of being a Derby winner all motivated her to achieve more, against her doubt. It fascinated me, a person leaning towards realism, to watch her achieve all of this, and it makes me want to dream a little more. Then she performs a concert. Did I mention that these horses perform a concert after a race?